P&B Rock, people had video from that within seconds, or it's up on the internet. When we used to write these stories in the source or Vibe or whatever, it would take months before the story come out, right? You wouldn't even be able to know this story, and you didn't have the ability to DM Rihanna or send a, or send a text message to her. So I think that it's good that the internet has helped and we got these cheaper cameras, but I do think I think it's bad. It's too much access. It's created too much access to the internet.
Well, to me, it's cut out, and I said this earlier, it cut out the manpower. Mm-hmm. It cut out the man doing the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For it. You know what I mean? Now it's all at the click of a button, man. What do you do? How do you beat that? How do you beat that?
Information can be powerful. Information can be problematic, in my opinion.
But for everybody that's on the internet, they feel like every bit of information that's on there is truth.
It's not truth. Yeah.
And it's not truth, man.
And by the way, our show, one of the things that we wanted to do is dispel internet rumors and really get to it and actually talk to the real people, because people could just post to whatever and say whatever. It's interesting to see Kanye unravel, and obviously Kyrie got into trouble for something he did on the internet, right? Because he posted a link to this video that people considered anti-Semitic.
Yes.
And really, what you do and say online can affect your life and career. Kyrie just lost, a bunch of money. Kanye lost hundreds of millions of dollars for what he said and shit that he wrote on the internet. By the way, it was no problem when he was threatening his wife and doing whatever. When he said something about, they thought was anti-Semitic, then it was immediately something. So I want to make sure, you say the shit about the wrong person, then it said something. But you could say whatever else before that, and it'd be no problem. He wanted to kill Pete, you know what I mean? And he was threatening Pete on the internet and all kind of wildness.
Do you feel like we're controlled? Do you feel like we're really censored?
I work in the media, man, so I'm gonna be like
you
Dave Chappelle.
Censorship.
You saw Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live,
outstanding.
And the first thing he said, I like to read a statement. My brothers, it just isn't.
Yeah,
he got it out the way off top, right? He's like, I want to make sure I have love for you. Then he went into the whole shit and kept it real.
Hey, I'll tell you this: if I could ever get Dave Chappelle up here, I'm gonna tell you this, man. That dude right there is iconic.
Yes.
And just the way he tells his jokes. Mm-hmm. He just stands up there, smokes, and is honest about his it's all opinions. Now, whether people gravitate towards that opinion to make it fact is on them.
Right.
You cannot always blame the messenger.
Right.
Because those people have a choice to choose what they believe and what they don't believe. It goes back to the internet. People sit on there, they believe it because they feel like that's just what's in their face now.
Right. Yeah, so unfortunately the freedom of the speech part is what I don't like.
Gone. It's
and
gone.
I think, he immediately was vilified again by different people about what he said, but nothing he said was not true, right? It's just, can you say that? You just had a xenophobic far-right president who said all kind of crazy madness to everybody, handicapped people, Sleepy Joe, people was ugly. He was a thug. People don't realize, did he ever get canceled? Did he ever lose hundreds of millions? No, he got more money. So there is a double-edged sword where the white man, Donald Trump, can be off the chain and say whatever, and a young black guy, Kanye or Kyrie, no matter how you feel about what they said, immediately is vilified.
Right, because it's not about the topic about what they said. It's just what does it fall in the same magnitude?
Right.
And they did.
Right.
And You're right about that. You're right about that. It still fell in the same magnitude. It's not about what was said. It could have been two totally different things. These motherfuckers fell on level 10.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And they're black. Yeah, and so make sure you got that part right. So, I don't know. It's just a crazy world. So I'm smart about what I say, but a lot of what...
No, you're very smart
in
how you move. Very strategic. Militant. I like that.
In the words of my brother O'Shea, it's chess, not checkers, pimp. What I mean? It's definitely a marathon, not a sprint, If I was in the short term, I would have sold crack in 86 and then thought I was going to bubble when I've been in jail in 91. Trying to get my life right.
Well, you probably would have bubbled, but probably would have died out about 91, 92.
Most drug dealers don't get fat and move to Miami, right? They're either in jail or dead. Very few get away,
slogan,
right?
But that's the slogan.
What?
Is what do hustlers do, man, when they retire and get fat and move to Miami?
It don't happen that much, though, right? How many pimps that that really made it to the finish line without going to jail from some period?
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel, so if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K.